Right.
Well, I can't quite find the thing, but yeah, it's tap water that was filtered and bottled. Yeah, sold by Coca-Cola.
Oh, by Coca-Cola.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Did they get sued or anything, or was it just like false advertising?
I just remember it quite a lot in the news, man. I think there was some sort of backlash. But it reminds me of what's it called? Do you remember Peckham Springs, bruv?
No.
Peckham Springs.
No.
You don't remember Peckham Springs?
No. What was that?
Del Boy started selling water.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, Del Boy's a character in a British show, and he's just a
Only Fools and Horses.
He's just a dodgy market seller, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he comes up with stuff like Peckham Spring.
It was actually just tap water from Sid Cup. See, I knew it was somewhere in
Sid Cup,
in London.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Bottled in a factory in Sid Cup, a few miles down the road from Peckham. So yeah, it was.
Peckham Springs.
It was Peckham Springs in real life.
Wow.
Yeah, but people just bought into buying water. My thing, mate, look, I when I was younger, I refused to buy bottled water. I was like, why am I buying bottled water? Water's free. Water's free.
Yeah.
And I was feeling like I've lost my principles, mate. I used to be a man of principles.
And that,
now
I'm
now buying fit water.
God, that's
so irritated.
That is pretty irritating. I think your young Zach would be very
disappointed
irritated.
in me right now.
What are you doing?
Talking of energy drinks, do you drink energy drinks? Because they've kind of taken over the shelves as well.
No, they're full of sugar and caffeine, man. They're not good for you, man. I know somebody who is absolutely dependent on. It's not Red Bull. It's like a cheaper version you get in the corner shop, but it's
Boost. Something like that.
Even cheaper than that, yeah. It'll be like it'll be really cheap, and you can imagine what they put in that. And he has to have one. Like every few hours, he just goes into the corner shop casually and just buy it. He has to buy it. That's mad, that's addictive.
Is that any worse than coffee? And drinking coffee all through the day to get you through the day.
Probably the same, isn't it? Yeah. But it's got a lot of sugar as well, though, isn't it?
True. I would suppose coffee's at least a little bit more natural than than whatever the ingredients are in the energy drink. But once again, you've got like hundreds of varieties of those as well. Every supermarket's got their own brand, loads of different flavours
of energy drink. Yeah.
Oh mate, I actually bought one the other day. You know that the alert goes off at the till now, as in there's an age restriction on buying those energy drinks. I bought a can of Monster. And I scanned it through the till, and it said, wait for the assistant to come and verify your age. So apparently they're starting to pick up on that.
Good,
I think it's good as well, because I know there's a lot of kids, you'll see them in the morning on the way to school, and that's their breakfast. A big can of energy drink and a packet of Haribo.
That's a nice breakfast. Imagine living on that.
Exactly.
Do you ever see anybody though at the gym with an energy drink or with like a special water? Or, you know, that one with the glass and stuff like that?
Yeah. No, good point. Not special water. If they're drinking water, they will just drink a standard brand. But obviously everyone's always got their protein shakes.
That's it,
and all of these things
they've got that's what they've got. Those nasty protein shakes. Have you tried them?
I've tried protein shakes before.
Nasty. I remember once where I work, everybody there was into their protein shakes, and one person left theirs there for a while, and it smelled of poo. It's just.
Are you talking about they mixed up the drink or just the powder?
They mixed it up, and then it was just the remnants of it, and then it just smelled of poo, man. And I'm just thinking they put that in their bodies all the time.
When there's science behind it, I don't know. It must be good for them in some ways. Yeah, I think people overdo it. I think people overestimate the amount that they need and overestimate the benefit that it's actually going to do to them.
Yeah, I think people follow it blindly though. They just go, "Oh, apparently protein's what I need. I need to do this," and then as soon as they do the workout, they drink it.
Exactly.
You know, I don't know if they've actually done it without the protein drink to see if it's just in the same, and they are expensive.
Yeah.
So
they cost quite a bit.
Again, I think what your point was before if you do it all the time, if you're an athlete, they probably help you.
Yeah.
But if you're just going to lose a bit of weight, then
it's probably not the way forward.
just keep going, isn't it?
Exactly.
Just
right now, I'm not using any protein shakes, any supplements, nothing like that. Once I've got myself a solid routine, and I know that all right, I'm back on the gym, however often on a regular basis, maybe I'll bring that back in.
You need a drink that just gives you human willpower.
Yeah,
just to bloody go.
Exactly.
Once I'm there, it's great. I'll stay there for a while.
Exactly.
But that,
But it's getting there first thing early in the morning, dragging yourself out of bed.
It's a 15-minute walk from here, man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make it.
Or it's a 7-minute jog. There you go.
No, but then I've done my workout. It's fun.
So you just jog to the gym and go home?
Yeah. Right, we've got a first, Zach.
A first?
Yeah, this topic is brought to you, listener, by another listener.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
At Danny Watto. She's Australian.
Yeah.
She's living in London at the moment, and
Alright.
she says that she noticed. I'll just paraphrase, it's a long message.
Yeah.
But she noticed. She was in the theatre one time.
Yeah.
I think it was last week. And for some reason, I don't know why, this doesn't usually happen in a theatre, but the national anthem came on.
The British national anthem?
Yeah.
Okay.
God save... I should have asked you what it was.
Well, you think I don't know?
Well, that's not that well, right? And then the national anthem came on, so she stood up.
Yeah.
And then it played, and she noticed that not everyone was standing up. And then she was horrified by it.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, she said that. What is that about? And that would never happen in Australia. What is with British pride? And she's also found that in England, she doesn't think there is much British national pride.
Yeah.
So that's
got a point there, you know.
That's my topic. Yeah, first off, what would you say to that?
About national pride?
Yeah, compared to like other countries,
Mate, the patron saint of England, do you know his name?
Yeah, St. George.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do we have St. George's Day as a bank holiday? No. Ridiculous,
and then
mate.
what I found out as well.
I went to St. George's Primary School, you understand? I'm fighting for us to have St. George's Day.
You guys didn't even go off.
No, we didn't have school off on that day. I'm fighting, like, if there's protests and marches, and well, I'm probably not going to go. But yeah, I'm in support.
Tweet about it.
I'm in support of St. George's Day being a national holiday. How's it going to be the patron saint of the country and we don't have that off?
Every other one.
We don't have a bank holiday. I would give up another bank holiday for that to be the bank holiday.
That's the thing as well. We have like bank holiday, but we don't have something that tells us, oh, this is where we're from. And with that as well, with the bank holidays, I looked up. Australia have a day off for our Queen's birthday because they're part of the Commonwealth.
Serious?
They have a day off. We don't, do we?
No.
Exactly. So that's mad that they do that. And so I started researching it, and I found an article in the Independent, and the headline is "Britain's afraid to show national pride in public for fear of ridicule or abuse." A poll finds. So, things like that. Like for example, if you see the British flag, unless it's a royal wedding or something, you think that person. If it's out of a window, you think, oh, that person's like pro Brexit, or it's a bit of.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, he doesn't like foreigners. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I remember as well. Two cases actually. In Germany, they never. They weren't proud of their flag, obviously, because of their history.
Because of the war.
But then during the World Cup, when they had it there, it was the first time, and I went to the World Cup when it was there. It was the first time people, like youngsters, could start waving the flag, and it was the first time youngsters could feel proud of their country.
All right. So what had happened before had kind of. Like, it's never.
No, they'll never forget it. But it's more like now they're proud of this football team, or they did well. And the same with Spain. Obviously, you know what's happening in Spain. Like, not everyone feels Spanish. Yeah. And the Spanish flag is really, as they'll say it, a flag for certain regions of Spain.
Okay.
But then once again, when they won the World Cup, and people in Barcelona and stuff was only, not all of them obviously, because some of them felt, well, that's still my country still.
Yeah.
I'm Catalan. But then people started waving that flag.
Yeah.
Because before, if you wave the Spanish flag, then it was like you were anti-Catalan, you were anti-this. You know what I mean?
There's a couple of layers to it though, because alright, the British flag, as in the Union flag, don't necessarily see that flown too often without those negative connotations to it. But the individual countries, like I see the English flag and I see the Scottish flag.
But when do you see the English flag?
I don't know, football matches.
Yeah,
certain people have it up in their windows and whatever. As much as I suppose I would see other nations' flags, like the same kind of events and everything. But I don't think the English flag itself has as much. If I see someone with an England flag, I don't necessarily think NF or BNP or any of those Brexit kind of things, UKIP, in the same way as you might think for the Union flag. But
you know, like with going to flags, like some schools in, say, Australia or America, they will all have the American flag.
Yeah,
they don't have that in English schools, you know. And then also, what do you think? Do you think is also to do with the actual anthem itself? Like it's
what, as in the words of it?
It's God save the Queen.
There's part of it to do the words, but it's all back to like the colonial empire days of Britain.
Exactly.
And I think there's a little bit of British what's the word, conservatism over that, not really wanting to rub it in people's faces or anything like that anymore.
And then just about the monarchy as well. Not everyone agrees with the monarchy, and it's God save the Queen.
Yeah.
And then we saw in the royal wedding the other day, God save the Queen. It's really awkward for the actual Queen. Yeah. She's like, oh, that's me. She can't sing it because she looks really silly.
Everybody save me.
God save me. You know, you can't do that. As I was doing my research as well, I found another article. It was in the 90s. And then it's from the Scottish Herald, the Sunday Herald. It was a Scottish paper, and the article headline is "The Racist British Nationalist and Anti-Scottish Anthem." Yeah.
I bet there's something like in the third verse or something about that. About we'll hold them back at Hadrian's Wall. If they ever try to come over the wall, we'll slap them up.
Slap.
I think those are the official lyrics.
Are you putting that into the anthem? We'll slap them up. It is, and like a torrent rush, rebellious Scots to crush. Yeah. So of course the Scots aren't going to want to sing that. You know, they've got their Flower of Scotland, and all their best songs are about the battles with England. So you can understand them not wanting to stand up for that anthem.
But this is one of those things where most people don't know past like the first verse. Probably don't know past the first two lines. So
Speaking of which, Zach, do you think you can do the first verse? No,
I probably can't,
Yeah? Can you cut this?
I can come back in on certain words later on.
Alright. I'll because you don't want to sing, I'll play the bit and then you tell me what you think the lyric is. Alright? Here we go.
Yeah, alright. So God save the Queen.
Yeah.
Long life and liberty. God save the Queen. I probably got that second line wrong.
You got all of it wrong.
All of it? Let me see.
It's God save our gracious Queen.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah. God save.
Long live our noble Queen.
Yeah.
God save the Queen.
Mate, if you did my lyrics instead, it would fit perfectly.
Down with the wall. Right. This has actually got words to it. But anyway, I bet you still wouldn't know it, really.